Go.
Ben Brown, Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada. Doing a little update on doing jiu-jitsu after total hip replacement. Having some feedback, some comments, and some questions from people. So I'm gonna address a couple of those questions. I'm just past 5 months. I feel like I'm at 100%, literally 100%. And I feel like I've been that way for about a month, which is way ahead of where I thought I would be. I mean, some people have commented on my channel saying, hey, it looks like you're not rolling. Actually, I've been rolling since 5 weeks. I started at 5 weeks, very limited, top only, very light. But literally within a month, I was back to rolling almost 100%. I'd say at 3 months, 100%. People keep asking about restrictions. I don't feel like I have any restrictions on the hip I had repaired, or the surgical hip, the replacement hip. The issue is I have the same problem on the right side. I had my left hip done, right side, same problem. Not as bad yet as the left one was, but I'm definitely gonna have to have the right one replaced. And then I had a major shoulder surgery just over 2 years ago, bicep tendon and rotator cuff repair, and severe arthritis in that shoulder. Just my body's beat up after all the things I've done in my life. So it's hard to really quantify if I have restrictions on my left hip because the rest of my body limits me quite a bit. I feel like my days of rolling competitively, like really getting after it with good people, are over. So, and that has mostly to do with this shoulder, but also this hip. Would I roll super hard if I didn't have those things going on with the left hip replacement? Honestly, probably not. And the reason is it's a weld basically. You're welding a piece, you know, in two places. It's screwed into the acetabulum up top, and then they hammer the piece down into the femur. Those are not going to be as strong as your body naturally. It just doesn't work like that. And so the risk reward, if I were to damage my hip, that usually results in a spiral fracture of your femur. So the guy that taught me Taekwondo when I was a little kid, he is Keenan Cornelius's stepdad. He introduced BJ Penn to jiu-jitsu in Hawaii. He had hip replacement, and I don't know what he was doing, but he was a brown belt in jiu-jitsu and spiral fractured his femur and has had 3 more surgeries since then. I like to say, I don't know what he was doing, but here's what I avoid: leg locks. Nobody is allowed to leg lock me. You can get a leg lock position on me, but you cannot work to finish it. Risk reward, right? It could rip my femur apart. And then throws and takedowns, got to be careful with that too. My doctor told me that probably the biggest risk for me would be like a car accident or a hard fall, because again, it's welded into your body, and that can come apart. I was also told to avoid things like motorcycles with repetitive vibration, because it can vibrate those parts apart. So I'm not going to chance anything that can rip my leg apart and have me not walk right again. But I'm told by my doctor, my physical therapist, and my own experience that I can be on the mat and I can roll. I just have to be smart about it. Anybody that's having hip replacement surgery, you're probably a little older anyway. I'm 50, which is a little young for this type of thing, but if you're in that age range, 50 and above, like I just think you probably have to let go of being super competitive at jiu-jitsu and just be on the mat, roll with people, and enjoy it. That's my take on it. To counter that though, Frankie Edgar, who is All-American wrestler, UFC former champion, he fought a UFC fight 7 months after this same surgery, which I think is incredible. I can kind of see how that happened though, because like I said, I'm at 5 months and I'm 100%. I'm betting that he had everything available to him and he probably recovered fast. Plus he's just absolutely an animal in a way that I'm not. So you can return to high level stuff, but again, risk reward. The downside is high, and the upside, for me at least, where I'm at now, is not that high. But yeah, I'm rolling. Again, any questions, concerns, comments, leave them in the comments. I don't always answer them that quickly, to be honest, but I do eventually get to all of them. and I will address anything that you put on there. So that's it.